Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. In the last episode, Sam surprised us by waiting outside our house in the middle of the pouring rain just to let us know that he was performing at a concert in the big city. So we did get to join him, and that kind of altered our plans a little bit, but it was all for the best because he really had a good time, his concert went off without a hitch, and we were able to provide a little bit of moral support for him too. Of course, the other big event of the day was Pierre's birthday, and I am so proud of our little farmer for actually finding something that Pierre enjoys. He really seemed to appreciate the gift that we gave him. Today's birthday is going to be much easier for us to handle though, because we already know exactly what Emily likes. We actually have an amethyst sitting in our inventory waiting to give to her, and a lot of people do seem to appreciate the amethyst anyway, so maybe we should think about going back into the mines. Emily honestly enjoys any of the little treasures that we find for her in those mines, so anything that we find down there, any of those minerals would be just fine for her. Now, it looks like we have a letter today, so let's see who sent us this. Jess, the show was a rockin' success. I wanted to say thanks again for all your help in creating this amazing band. We couldn't have done it without you, from Sam. So yeah, he really seemed to appreciate us being there, and he had a very, very good time, so I'm glad we were able to do that for him. It is almost the summertime though, and it looks like these are going to be some of our very last harvests of the season. Thankfully, we have a couple of green beans to collect, so we'll go ahead and harvest up all of these. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to harvest any more strawberries this season, but we do have plenty of strawberries, not only in our preserves jars, but also inside our chests. We have all of these strawberries to turn into some type of jam in the future. We have a ton of green beans too. Whoa! I didn't realize we had so many of these. 24 gold star green beans. Excellent. I wonder if maybe we should sell those off for the gold though. Basically, I was just throwing all of our produce inside these preserves jars to turn them into jams and whatnot, because it does seem to give us a little bit of a boost. But I did save some gold star strawberries for gifts in the future too. Demetrius and his family absolutely loved our fresh strawberries, so I am really looking forward to giving them some of those once the season changes and they're a little bit harder to get their hands on. We'll go ahead and make some coffee too, because quite a few of our neighbors seem to enjoy that. And in fact, why don't we take our freshly brewed cup of coffee along with us, just in case anybody is out on the town who might like a little bit of coffee in the morning. Maybe if we find Harvey, in fact, he would probably really enjoy that. But let's go ahead and give our cows a nice pats on the head. They were all stuck inside yesterday, so hopefully they're going to enjoy the nice sunny weather today. I am very glad that it's sunny out now. We'll go ahead and give them a little bit of extra hay too, just in case they need that extra, and then we'll gather up their milk to use for cheese in the future. It looks like this cow might not have any. I think I might have gone in the wrong location though. There we go. It seems like you have to line it up just right to get the milk properly. But we have a large milk, again, 3 of these large milks to save inside. I guess then we might as well just change them into cheese though. We might as well just change these all into cheese instead of saving them in the chest. We do have this extra large milk right inside here though. I guess I'll put this one in the fridge just so we don't forget about this. I don't think I was saving this for any special reason, right? I think we already gave the large milk to the Junimos, but we'll go ahead and save this one in the fridge. And look at all of that cheese too. Shane is going to be so impressed with us once we finally have some of those hot peppers to turn into his pepper poppers. He is going to be very, very impressed. Now tomorrow we'll have to make sure that we of course pick up our little flower right next to the honeybee hive, because we want to sell that off just for that extra gold. For now, we'll keep it right there just in case we get some honey before the season ends. And let's say hi to our chickens too and gather up all of the eggs. Oh my goodness, you guys are doing a very, very good job giving us all of these large eggs too. Look at that. I think they're all very happy as well. Yeah, Peep is almost full on all of those hearts, and Quill has all of her hearts too. Oh, that is adorable. Let's give them all their hay as well. Today they're probably going to go munch on the grass though, and for that matter, I wanted to see if we could finally move the coop today too. It has been a very, very long time coming. That has been on my to-do list for a very long time. So after we go visit Emily on her birthday, we'll see if Robin could possibly do that for us as well. I guess we might as well go straight over to Emily's house, because I don't think she's going to be at work just yet. And let's go ahead and gather up some of these forageable items as well, so we can keep those in our chest for later, just in case anybody asks for a dandelion in the future. You never know. Somebody might want that for a quest later on when we can't actually find them foraged around the town. And in fact, let's see. Yeah, it looks like we do actually have a quest today, so I would like to put a red mushroom on my great-grandfather's tombstone. Please deliver it sometime today from Leah. That is actually adorable. Leah does like to forage, so that's kind of cute. Maybe her great-grandfather also really enjoyed foraging around in the woods, and that's why she wants a red mushroom. I think we probably have that. We probably have a red mushroom in one of our chests, so I'll go check that too once we go back to our farm. But for now, let's see if Emily is inside today. Oh my goodness! Everybody is out and about. Hello, Haley. Let's see if she knows where her sister is. Did you know that my sister loves aquamarine? It's her favorite. Oh, I didn't know that. If only we had some aquamarine. Hopefully she's going to enjoy the amethyst too. Let's see if she's inside right now. Maybe she's in her room talking to her brand new parrot friend. Let's see if she's up here. Yeah, there she is. Okay, Emily, here is your birthday gift for today. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. And she gave us a little heart too, so she still did enjoy it. Even if it's not her very favorite mineral, she did still seem to enjoy it. That's kind of neat though that Haley gave us that little extra idea just in case we didn't have a gift ready for her on her birthday. And it looks like Sebastian is engrossed watching Sam's video game over here. Let's see if we can talk to them too. You know, I should be doing something productive right now. I just lose focus too fast. I know the feeling, Sebastian. Maybe I should drink more coffee? Well, actually, we do have some coffee in here. I wonder if he would like this. This might upset him, but let's see if he likes coffee. Thanks, I like this. There we go. He seemed to really appreciate that. So now you can have a little bit of coffee, and maybe that will help you focus more. One sec, I gotta beat this level. Okay, he's busy right now. He's definitely busy. But we want to go up to Robin's first anyway, because it is getting late now. This is always my problem. There's always so much to do in Stardew Valley, and then I end up not being able to get up to her shop before she closes her doors. I'm sorry for scooting you guys out of the way, but I need to hurry and go right up here. We probably should have used the shortcut, actually. The shortcut system. That might have been a little bit easier, but then we wouldn't have seen these little wiggly worms down here. I actually already have my hoe out, so let's see what's in this one. Just some clay. That wasn't really worth it. It would be nice if we could get some more of those artifacts, though, because I'm pretty sure we're getting very, very close to our next reward. But first, let's see if Robin can actually move our coop. Let's see, I guess we would construct farm buildings. Maybe this would allow us to move it. Yeah, move buildings. Okay, let's see how this works. Hopefully we won't have to actually move our chickens too. Hopefully they'll just go with the coop. Let's see, let's choose our coop and then let's move it way down here next to our barns so our chickens will be able to enjoy this nice pasture too. If we place it right about here, then hopefully there will be enough room to upgrade it if we need to in the future. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And that's just going to condense this entire thing so we won't have to go so far away to complete all of our chores. Now hopefully our chickens are going to be able to make their way back there. I mean, it's not too far away, so they shouldn't get lost, but I am a little bit worried about them. I think that's good though. It doesn't look like we actually have to wait for that to get reconstructed. It just moved right away, so that wasn't too bad at all. And I don't think that actually cost anything either. I am very impressed, Robin. I am very, very impressed. So as far as the other things that we can make here, we have all sorts of different buildings, a shed, which I would actually really like to make so we can finally make that rainbow storage room, a stable. Oh my goodness, 100 pieces of hardwood for a stable. That is something that would be very fun to do just because we'd get a horse though. We would finally have a little horse on our farm and a slime hutch. I know a lot of you have told me that this isn't really worth it for the gold aspect, but I am really looking forward to raising our very own slimes on the farm too. Now here's the coop upgrade, the big coop. This will unlock ducks for us, so that would really be fun, but we do need to get some more wood, maybe some more stone too, so I think we're probably going to have to do a little bit of resource collecting very, very soon. Now I don't have any strawberries to give to you guys today, so I am going to scoot back to the farm to see if maybe we have one of those red mushrooms to give to Leah. Now, I'm not really sure where she likes to hang around in the springtime. I guess we could go by her house to see if she's down there. It is a Saturday. She might be in the saloon today. She does seem to spend quite a bit of time in the saloon anyway, so if we need to, we could always wait until later in the night when she's spending some time there, talking to all the people around town who like to visit the saloon on their days off as well. Aside from that, though, when it gets a little bit later, I do also want to take a quick trip down to Pierre's shop where Abigail lives, because quite a while ago I actually received a letter from her that asked us to show up at our house sometime after 8 p.m. I hope she's not too upset that it took us so very long to get down there, but let's see, we do have a red mushroom, so let's go ahead and bring that straight over to Leah's. And did I forget to pick up all of our eggs? I only have 2 eggs in my inventory. I think I may have actually forgotten to pick those all up in the coop, but look at that! Our coop is right over here, so it's not actually that hard to get to. And we still have our eggs in here. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot to pick these up. Well, we'll put these in the chest so we can use them later. And how about our chickens? Did they move to their coop yet? It doesn't look like it. They're all playing in the tall grass where their coop used to be. Well, you guys better go inside when it gets late, okay? I don't want you guys getting lost out here. Certainly not when it gets dark. We want you to be nice and toasty warm inside your big coop. All of these cows do tend to wander pretty far though, like this one way down here. What on earth are you doing way down here? Little Fauna, I don't want you to get lost either. I mean, if she's all the way down at the very bottom of the pasture and she can still make it to the barn, then I guess we don't have to worry about our chickens too much. But let's go ahead and place some of the cheese, the gold star cheese in fact. Very good. That's going to give us a nice little chunk of gold. We'll place that right inside the bin to sell off, and then we'll go ahead and drop some of our eggs right in here so we don't lose track of that. Now let's try to find Leah. Let's see if she's maybe around her house somewhere, foraging for different items out in the wilderness, or if we're going to have to wait until she stops at the saloon during the day to give her this nice red mushroom, this slightly poisonous mushroom in fact, to place on top of her great-grandfather's tomb. We actually haven't been inside Leah's house in quite a while. She does, oh my gosh, she's right out here. Okay, Leah, wait a second. Let's chase you back into the town here. She must be going to the saloon, maybe after, no, don't eat that, working so hard on all of her different art projects. Hey, so you saw the notice I posted? Thanks so much. Let's see, here's what I owe you, and let's definitely make sure that we collect this. There we go. She's very thankful too, so that's good. And we get a little bit of pocket change for our efforts too. Now, it's not quite late enough to go visit Abigail yet, so let's go down to the beach and see if there's anything else in our crab pots. We'll have to grab our bait as well, so we have that on hand, because of course, it won't be worth anything if we don't have any bait inside there to lure all of those little fishies into our pots. We want to change all of the fish items over into fertilizer actually, the high quality fertilizer, so we don't have to spend all of that money at Pierre's shop on things other than seeds. And we are going to have a ton of seeds to buy, so it is very important that we have enough money for all of the different crops that we're going to need. Now let's see, do we have anything over on this side of the beach that we need to collect? Just a couple of shells. We were going to try to give one of these to Haley actually, because I'm pretty sure she enjoyed those. And now that the summertime is rolling around, I'm sure she is going to be spending a ton of time on the beach. I'm pretty sure that's where we used to find her when it was the summertime season. And Sam too, for that matter. Sam used to come down here. We even had a nice little heartfelt conversation with him about his little brother while his father was still away. More than anything though, I am really looking forward to completing more of those bundles for the Junimos with all of the different crops that we're going to grow. There are a ton of different summertime crops that we need to complete all of these bundles, and look at this, Penny is still out here with all of the kids. She is so nice to them. She takes such good care of them. Let's talk to them too. Sometimes I look for crawdads in the river. Oh, I remember this. She feeds them to Marnie's cows. And then we have Vincent over here too. Miss Penny makes me read a new book every week. At least she lets me pick them sometimes. Only sometimes. Okay, so she has some required reading for the kids too. Things changed a lot after Joja Mart went up. I remember her telling us about this as well. We spend a lot more time shopping at Pierre's though, so we are going to be able to make sure that he doesn't go under at the very least. Especially at the beginning of the season. He is going to have a huge chunk of gold to keep him very satisfied and keep his family fed. We are doing our part. We should probably go ahead and empty our pockets though before we go visit Abigail. We could plop our driftwood in our recycling machine, which I'm pretty sure is just going to give us regular wood. And oh my goodness, I just heard Daisy cry up here by her water dish. Oh, Daisy, I almost forgot to give you water again. There you go, little kitty. You finally have some water so close to nighttime too. Now let's get our sap out and make sure that we make some of that extra fertilizer. We have plenty of sap, so we don't really have to worry about that. Our quality fertilizer, there we go. Let's see, 7 more pieces of quality fertilizer, not bad at all. So how much do we have now? We have 48 pieces of quality fertilizer. I think that is definitely going to last us through the summertime season. That should be enough for us to hopefully get those gold star items to donate to the Junimos. Clearly though, we need both more wood and more stone, so yeah, I think we're probably going to have to do some resource collecting very, very shortly. And in fact, if there's not anything special for me to do in the next day, on the very last day of spring, then I might just spend the time gathering up all of the resources that we can, chopping down some wood on the farm and some of the rocks too, just so we'll have enough of the wood and the stone to hopefully upgrade our barn and our coop as soon as possible. Now it is after 8 p.m. and we have a nice little piece of wood inside, or 3 pieces of wood, okay, inside our recycling machine. Very, very good. So let's go and see what Abigail actually wanted to tell us a very long time ago. Again, I hope she's not too upset that it took us so long to get there, but I'm sure she'll appreciate that we actually showed up. She sent us that letter quite a while ago, but let's see if she's still awake. It's closed right now, so maybe we can't actually get in? I'm pretty sure that she asked us to come after 8 p.m. Maybe we just can't do it anymore. It might also be just too late because it says that the door closes at 9 p.m. So if it is just too late, if we just missed it, I am going to be so upset. Oh, Abigail, I am so sorry. I hope that you're not too offended by the fact that we didn't go straight away over to your house. I hope we didn't miss our chance to see whatever it was that she wanted to tell us. I mean, I guess next time we'll try again closer to 8 p.m. Maybe that'll do it, but otherwise I'm a little bit worried that she might be upset at us. Now let's see, I think we have harvested everything that we possibly can today, so let's just go ahead and close our barn doors. We might actually need to put a little bit more light around here too. Our chickens are off in the dark over here. Let's see, if I place one maybe right over here, that might be a little bit easier to see their door too. There we go. So they can be toasty warm inside their coops. I hope. Let's just make sure that they actually made it over there. Okay, I don't see any little chickens sleeping in the grass, so I think we're okay. Let's peek our head inside the coop too, just to be safe. There we go. All of our little chickens are sleeping inside. So that alone should mean that we'll be much more productive in the summertime season because we won't have to walk all the way down to the other side of our farm to get to our coop. But yeah, if there's nothing special for us to do on the very last day of spring, then what I might do is just gather up all of the resources that I possibly can to bring us into the summertime season. There's no festivals, there's no birthdays, so it's really just a day for us to prepare ourselves and make sure that we are ready to plant all of those crops, to plant all of those things in the ground and fertilize them too, so they'll hopefully be gold star crops for us to take to the Junimos. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!